Today on the channel, you gotta fight for your right to party with the Triceraton Gladiator, NECA, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today we got a fun one. We got a Triceraton Gladiator partying in his underwear. But for all your Triceraton Gladiator needs, currently Target. But for everything else under the sun, Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $99 does ship free. And of course, flat rate $7.95 shipping every single day. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel, as well as we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is the second go-around with a Triceraton in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NECA subline here. This one, though, they got him out of bed. He's in his underwear, but he's ready to party. He's ready to fight in the Gladiator arena. And I will bring out that other Triceraton later on in this very video as well. But let's take a look at the packaging here. Single boxed figure here. I believe a $49 price point. Very pricey on this one. He feels big, but he doesn't feel as big as the last one. Like I said, we'll compare them later on. We'll see what all the fuss is about here. Glamour shot of the artwork down below. Eastman and Laird's Ninja Turtles, of course. Big bubble window. NECA, Nickelodeon. What do we got for age on here, Mark Summers? Not saying, oh, 14 and up. It's a dangerous figure, of course. Mark Summers knows that. Put it in your notebook, Mark. Gladiator down there on the side looking good. Full on over there, looking ready for battle, looking ready for war. Meanwhile, of course, looking good there. Some extra glamour shots with the weapons. Says to be continued, got Rat King, Shredder, and Baxter Stockman down low, but we're going to get this Triceraton out of the package here. We're going to find out truly once and for all what all the fuss is about. Space, the final frontier, it looks like back there. Wild times. See you later, goodbye. 3-point line like a young Craig Hodges. Oh, my all-timer Craig Hodges. Look at that. Accessories all day long, weapons, you name it. And then we got him in the package here. Looking like a gladiator, locked down like a gladiator. Am I right, Todd McFarlane? Looking good, the old Triceraton right there. Going to take these guys, or this guy, offline, get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Triceraton Gladiator. All right, we got the Gladiator out of the package, and it was truly a fight. I should have filmed it. It was a gladiator battle at the table right here, but everything's out of the package. Let's start off with the accessories. Let's start with the hands. We're going to get extra handsy here today. We got 2 splayed out hands ready to go, ready to slap somebody silly if we need to. Of course, we got gripping hands. 2 different sets of gripping hands. Very interesting. You got a tighter grip and a looser grip. I mean, they're very much the same thing. I don't know what we're doing here. 2 gripping hands, very similar. Very, very strange. I don't know. I don't know why we needed 2 hands of the same, but here we are. NECA doing NECA things from time to time. 2 fists of fury out of the package. That's what you got to have. If you're in the Gladiator arena, you better know how to use these bad boys. That's for sure. Speaking of bad boys, you got the triple nunchuck, a dangerous weapon. You got to be really certified to use one of these. Hard enough to use just a 2-1, but when you put 3 links in there, oh my gosh, you better be ready to go. And I guess he is. Real chain in the middle too, which I do like. We also got another real chain weapon here, and oh my gosh, big sharp spike on the end of this one. That's why it's 14 and up, guys. You guys want to do that blood oath yet? We've been trying to do it the last couple of turtle unboxings. These two, they say they're good friends. You guys say we're blood brothers, but no, I've kept my hand open here and you won't rub our blood together. What are you doing here? Good friend of the channel, Jeff George, and I, all day long, we cut our hands up and we just spear it together. It's just a great time. It's a great time. You can do it if you want to. But very sharp. I don't recommend doing that, honestly. There you go. Big old triangle here. It looks like a pyramid almost, but a wild weapon here. I guess this must be one of those Triceraton-specific weapons is what that is. Then we get 2 blades here with knuckle duster on the front. I'm here for that. Looking very good. Looking very comic, cartoony, stylized, but man, a dangerous weapon right here with that knuckle duster. Get you one of those in the face, then slice you across the face as you're going. definitely a crazy weapon there. And then we got a big spear here, a big spear going on as well. Never seen this before. Looking interesting. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is an army builder, so you could buy multiples of these if you wanted to. Give them all different weapons, and you're off to the races. But $50 price point, pretty rough to army build at that price point, as we do know. But now we got the Gladiator here, and he is in his undies. He's ready to go. He's got his tighty-whities on. He's ready to take on the world, and we're going to take on the head sculpt. First, looks like a Triceratops if there ever was one. Of course, Triceratops means tri for all you guys. I know Mark Summers said he didn't know this. I was telling him earlier, he said, I've heard of Triceratops, never knew what it meant. Well, you got 3 horns there, Mark Summers. So you learn something every single day here on this channel. It's an educational channel, really, when it gets down to it. Red eyes, very menacing red eyes. Got that big backing of the head there, almost fanned out, looking ugly. Orange skin tone color throughout on this guy, of course, with the dirty black wash over the top. You do got the mouth that does open. Always love an articulated jaw. We do get that here. Gives him a lot more personality as well, as we do know. Then you're basically bare outside of the underwear on this guy. You're all bare skin tone here. Fists of Fury, as we talked about. You get a tail that does plug in. It is articulated. Also has bendy wire in it. Very tight bendy wire, but it is there. You can adjust this tail around if you want to. Choose your own tail adventure, as we say. Arms all the way around for us, of course. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows. Very tight elbows on here. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Hula hoop plus traditional waist. Those big old Triceratops splits. His junk's just hanging out there if you'll open his legs up. It's a wild extra detail, of course. Double jointed pin knees on this one, and then you get a little bit of ankle side to side, up and down. Not a ton there. Pretty beefy status on him, so he stands pretty easily without a stand. But if you want, we're going to do it. The Mattel Ringside Collectible Stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% at Ringside. And he does fit on that stand. So if you want a stand for some extra support, just like him in his underwear, you can put him on one of those stands. So an interesting looking figure, there's no doubt about it. It looks crazy to see a walking Triceratops in his underwear. That is something that'll kind of shock your system a little bit, I will say. But does look good. However, he does feel smaller than the one we're going to compare to here, the first version. And maybe it's because he's got his clothes on, but I don't think so. I think he's just a bigger, chunkier version of this figure than this one. Definitely interesting, but I'm going to say they're an army builder, and this is the Supreme Triceraton. This is his friend that's in the Gladiator arena in his underwear. That's how I'm going to classify this one as. But does look really cool. It definitely is one of those standout figures. Why do you got an orange Triceratops that's walking on his 2 legs in his underwear in your collection? And that's a question I'm not prepared for. I'm not prepared for somebody to give me that one, but I'm sure it's going to happen one of these days. So stay tuned for that answer if that day does come. But there it is, the Gladiator Triceraton. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Pick up for you, or is the $50 price point just too much in this day and age? Let me know your thoughts, and maybe you got this one. Let me know your thoughts there as well. But of course, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Always helps the channel. And of course, don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 on the X is where you're going to find me. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and Instagram. Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget Patreon, your best way to support this channel and all the video content it does bring. Over there, the old Patreon link in the description down below. Appreciate the support. So for the Triceraton Gladiator Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.